Hi friends, welcome back to Blossom and Inspire. Sandra here. That's a little backwards because I'm upstairs in my kitchen. My husband asked me if he would cut me some blocks so I can make these cute candle holders for the bazaar, and he said, sure, why not? I have time. Just kidding, he doesn't, but he did it anyways. So I believe this is cedar. This is out of his scrappy woods that he has outside. And I have all these cool, don't mind the paint, I've already been doing this. I have these super cool votive holders that I've been collecting for years. I used to put them out in my yard during Halloween in front of the tombstones that we made. And I would put a votive in there, and then when the votive was burned down, that was time to close up shop. That was kind of like my clue. But they're so cute, and I've just been so in love with them, and I want to now share them because they've been living in a tote in my garage for years. What a gorgeous thing. But now this wood it was already used, I believe, in something, so it does have like that blue tint. He cut them and he sanded them for me. Isn't that awesome? And then he drilled these holes in the top to set these in. I'm debating whether to, I was going to hot glue them in, but they have such a nice snug fit. I don't think I'm gonna do that. And the reason is because if somebody gets that, they can take it out if they so desire, and they can turn it around, and then they can have a different type of votive holder or candle holder, or just a simple, beautiful riser in their house. Anyways, I just thought I would show you those real quick, and then I'm going to show you what I'm doing to them. All right, over here on the kitchen counter, down the counter here, I found that I had some swan white chalk paint. That is, I bought this, I don't know when or where or how long ago, but I do know, well, I'm going to say it was Christmas last year, and I had it sealed good, and it is super thick, and I watered it down, and it's really chunky. I don't think that I will buy this brand again, but I do have it, and I do like the color. And then I'm also using this antique wax also. And these are the ones that I've done. I haven't put the wax on them yet, and I'm doing it very light. I think one of them, the one in the back there that's darker, has a little bit of the white wax. So what I'm doing is I've watered them down. This one still needs to get watered down. I just dropped the paint in there, or the wax. And then this one's watered down, and there's my giant mess. Look at my counter. It's crazy in here. But anyways, I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. My husband's going to hold the camera up high. So hopefully he only has this in there and not me, because if he gets me in there, then that part will be cut. All right, so here I have a block of wood. I have my white paint, that I showed you here, watered down, and it's pretty chunky. And I'm just gonna drop it on like this, all over. I'll get it fully covered, and then I'm gonna wash it off. I'm gonna wipe it down with a baby wipe. I'll show you that in just a second. All right, got my sides all done. I haven't done the bottom yet, and I probably will do something. And then I'm just gonna take my wipe, and I know it's gonna look like I took everything off, but trust me, it's gonna sink in just enough, and that's really all I want. So I'm gonna go through around the sides here and just wipe them all back, and then I'll be right back with the staining part. All right, so here's my mixture. I've got water in there. I'm just gonna give it a quick stir. Here it is, all wiped back from the white. This is one of the ones that's already dried. And I'm just gonna take my watered down antiquing wax, which is kind of a stain, and I'm just gonna put that on there like that. That's easy, isn't it? It's so pretty. And then I wanna just finish this really quick so I can show you the difference between with the staining on it and without the staining on it. And again, we can wipe it back some if we want, just moving it around. Whoops, I better not spill that on my husband. He will not be happy. So it's just, I just want it to look kind of like rustic. And let me show you. So here's one without the stain, pretty similar, I know, but when they're up front and personal, you do see a difference in them. And the tops are definitely different. And then these candle holders, they'll go inside of them like that. And I'm gonna do a clear wax on them when they're done. All right, I'll be back in just a moment when I'm done. Thanks, friends. All right, I am now ready for the next step on these super cool candle holders that I hope sell. But if they don't, I really love them. I think they're gorgeous. And I think Jason made me, I want to say he made me 6 of the ones that are tall white. So they're going to be tall like this. He made me 6 of these, this size, which is 9 inches. 6 of the 7 inches. And he must have had just one little block of wood left, so he made me one, I'm guessing 4. Nope, it's a 5-incher. So I don't have any more of these. So he, I guess that's why he made me one. I don't know. But anyhow, it's time to wax them. So I have my clear wax and I have my white wax. And I'm using the Behr wax. Behr, B-E-H-R. I've had it for a very long time. I mean, it does have a smell. I don't really like it, but the smell, I don't like the smell. But I like the thingamajiggers. So aren't these so cute? I just love them. I think they're going to be so adorable. I can't get you far away. Sorry, let me do a side profile. There we go. See? And now I was going to hot glue these in there so they never came out, but then I thought, I don't want to do that because, and I may have already told you this, but I want them to be able to come out, and then they can stick something else in there if they want to. The other thing is they can turn it around and they can put a votive holder on top or use it as a riser. I remember saying that, so I think I did tell you that. Anyhow, options. If I hot glue that in there or make it permanent, I take away the options. We must have options. So, let me see. I gotta fill them because I already waxed one. Oh, yes, I waxed 2. This one I waxed with the clear. I don't know if the camera is gonna pick up the difference, but this one I waxed with the clear. Beautiful. I love it. It just gives it a little bit of a sheen, not really shiny, but like like it just looks smooth. It feels smooth. I just love it. So pretty. And then this one I did with the white wax. So same thing. I still get that really pretty sheen. I think this one has a little bit more of the antiquing wax because I waxed this one before I put any kind of a paint wash on there. But I like the way the white makes it look that, it brings that. I have paint on my hands, my friends. I'm so sorry. I am in like painting mode. But I like the way the white wax falls into the little crevices and fills them in. It's cute. I love it. It just looks very rustic, and I like that part of it. But it also gives it that little bit of a, like that grayish, taupe. I don't know what color it is. It's a really cool color. There. Can you see it? I don't know. So let me do the white wax. I'm going to try. This one's already got the clear on it. So I want to do a real comparison. I painted and stained these the exact same. So let's do the white wax on this one and see if is there truly a difference. Is there truly? So I have 2 paper towels, and I know you're supposed to use other stuff, but I just always use paper towels because, you know, it's just easy, and it's easy. So I'm going to put that on. And I have a whole nother can of this, and I actually have a whole nother can of a really good wax that I bought. Gosh, I bought it a long time ago. I bought it pre-situation, and you know, the pre-shutdown of everything, and it's never been open, so maybe I should get to waxing again, or furniture stuff. I'm actually finding strength in my hands since I've been going to the gyms again, so maybe I will. I have a ton of stuff out there, and we have a spring bazaar also. I could join and do stuff now that I have a little bit extra time, sort of. Every time I say I have extra time, I fill it with stuff. So, oh my God, I don't know. But anyhow, I have lots of doors and window frames, and I know like a lot of people probably aren't doing that as much anymore, but they still look really pretty when they're done. And I don't have to charge an arm and a leg. I can just charge like a knee and an elbow. There we go. Let me see. So I just smear all the white all over it. And I was thinking about putting felt, but my husband, so Jason, he sanded these all down for me. It was so sweet of him. And I had thought about putting felt on these, you know, as a protector for people's furniture, but then options, you know, they can't use the bottom of it. So, you know, I don't know. I don't think it needs it. I feel like it's sanded really well, and then I'm waxing it, and then, you know, I'll buff that off. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. So you can see on the top how it's going to pull those in. I love how he cut this. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna get that on, then I'll take a dry one here and I will just rub it out. Just gotta rub it out. Oh man, that feels nice. I like it. Okay. This is pretty. So I do like the white wax better. I definitely like that. Once I get it, can you see the difference? So this is the one with the clear wax. Difference in them. Oh my goodness. And I'm gonna, so when I'm rubbing them out, when I do this, I will go in there really good and get it like, I don't want to have big gloppy spots or real slippery spots from the wax. So I just, maybe I don't have to do that, but you know, I'm just, you know, extra. So I'm just going to get them rubbed out real good. And then I want to rub the bottom real well, very well, extremely well. Extra rubbing. There we go. Man. Boy, I tell you what, I can use a massage this or rub down. This wood is getting, but whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to be so loud. I'm so loud. And then I gotta do the top too. So let's see, I think I'm gonna use my wet rag. It's a little bit more damp. The wood up here on the cut is a little, for some reason, it just seems like a little bit rougher. Maybe we should try a baby wipe and see. Why not? We use all the tools we have accessible to us. So I'm having so much fun, and at the same time, I'm so exhausted from painting the furniture. It's so pretty. It's so, so pretty. I love the way it's coming out. The only thing that I'm nervous about is that the bazaar is at the high school, and the lighting in there is horrendous. So it's like this horrible yellow lighting. So like my colors aren't going to show up. Hopefully I'll have it be next to a, close to an outlet. So I'm just going to go back in. I just kind of fill those spots in with the wax because it'll dry, right? I think so. I think that's what it does. Gosh, it's been so long since I've done anything. I don't remember. But I do like it. All right, there we go. So that is the difference. I don't know if the camera is going to pick up the difference. I think it does. There's white wax on this one. Wait, did I do the same? Or did I lay that down in wax? I don't know what I did. Is that the paint? Or did I start to do this with the white wax and then I was like, no, I'm doing the clear. Well, I don't know now. I'm all mixed up. Hopefully somebody here was watching me and set me straight. So I'm going to go ahead and put the white wax over the clear wax and see what happens. And I love that little knot there. So pretty. So I'm going to sell these with those votive holders. You know, people can take them out. They can put Christmas trees inside of them. They can put, you know, pine cones. They can set pine cones. You can do whatever they want. It's theirs. But I'm going to sell them with the votives. And I love my little votives, so I'm saying goodbye to them. Oh my gosh, I've had them for years, like years. I've had these. I started collecting those when my kids were younger, for the Halloween, for the tombstones, and so it's kind of like saying goodbye to a friend to me. But so it's funny, you know, like my kids were graduated in 18. I was like, bye-bye, bye-bye. Your teenage years made me nutso, bye-bye. But, I mean, still love you, but bye. And, but these little candle holders, I'm like, oh, they're going to miss them. But in the defense of my candle holders, they didn't drive me crazy like my children did. I swear, I think they teamed up sometimes and was like, what can we do today? Let's see who can try to, who thinks they can, we're going to make a bet and see who is going to get her in the mental hospital first. So, my daughter would have won that bet if that would have happened, I think. Love you. I love you, Danielle, but you know. she's a real good grown up, and she's a real good mom. So she was a very trying teenager, but you know, I was never much of a drinker, and I don't know why I'm talking about these crazy things, but I was never much of a drinker. But when all my kids were moved out, anyways, I was hanging out with my friend, and we were just having some. We were starting to do dinner parties at each other's houses, and then we'd have cocktails. And I was never much, and she was like, "No, just have a drink." I was like, "Okay." So, I mean, I just never did. Not that I never drank. It just wasn't something. I just wasn't. I don't know. Anyways, so I remember our youngest one. He was the only one home now, and he's 16. And I'm like, I had to call him up. I'm like, you need to come and get at me. I'm at my friend Brianne's. Come and get us, please. And he goes, both of you? He goes, why would I come get both of you? I'm like, because we're not done having fun, and we need you to drive us around town so we can go prank people. He's like, oh my gosh. So he picks us up, and we're just having so much fun. And he tells me, he goes, man, he goes, Mom, I don't know. He goes, you should have been drinking while we were growing up. It would have been a lot easier. All right, so now I'm going to do all of these. I'm going to get them done, and I think I got to figure out on pricing. So I know I don't want to be like super crazy with pricing, but I feel like things like this it's cedar. I think it's cedar. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's cedar. And we have these super awesome votive holders that are going to be going in them. I feel comfortable at this point in time right now. I only have one of the little ones, so I think he's going to be 15. And that's with a votive holder. And then I think my 7-inch one is going to be 20, and then my tall one's going to be 25. That sounds crazy, I think, but at the same time, I mean, like, somebody might only want one. And if they want to buy a set, you know, like if they want to buy like a short one and a tall one, and they're looking at it like 25, 35, wait, slow down, be $45. $45 for a set. I mean, I could cut them a break and sell them a set for 40. I mean, like, I really could. It's not gonna, that wouldn't hurt me, but I just think they might be selling individually. So tell me what you think. I really like them. I think they're gorgeous, and I'm so excited to do these. I'm so happy that Jason did this for me. Anyways, thanks you guys for hanging out with me. I know this isn't the normal crafty thing that we normally do with paper crafting, so I do appreciate you still coming and hanging out with me while I'm crafting and doing some stuff like this. So I will see you on the next video. Enjoy all your moments. Bye.